Tristan, what's the mindset of this team right now after last night?
We definitely give ourselves a chance. Of course, our position to win a ball game. Obviously, we had some mental collapse in the fourth quarter. We put 3 quarters together really well. In the fourth quarter, we had some slippage in terms of 2 guys running to the corner and leaving Steph open. So honestly, that hurts. But at the end of the day, we got to move forward, and one game at a time. One game at a time.
You guys have talked about having the blueprint to beat this team, and you've come close.
Mm-hmm.
How frustrating is it to get close and find yourself down 3-0?
It's definitely tough, but like you said, we got a blueprint, and we definitely watched what Houston did. We just had mental breakdowns, a couple of mishaps where with this team, like I've said from day one, they capitalize on teams' screw-ups. So we got to find a way in the fourth quarter to limit that, whether guys are fatigued or whatever. You got to keep the brain working, and then you have to dig deep, because this team, in order to beat them, you got to have a lot of willpower, and it'll take a lot of energy, and you got to be able to find it and wherever you got to take it from, whether your spirit or your stomach, you got to bring it out and be able to do it.
What was the physicality in Game 3 like, and can you describe the play where the double technical happened and sort of what that was like for you?
You're the only one that asked me about all that physical stuff. It's cool though. It's like I said, it's the finals. 2 guys both won it, and I love it. I love the physicality. I love the 2 techs. It's well worth it, and that's what we need. So that's what I try to bring to this team, give a little spark and energy. So I love it. It helps me sleep better at night when it's physical.
What was particularly impressive about Kevin Durant last night that to you guys?
I mean, at the end of the day, Kevin Durant is going to go down as one of the best scorers this game has ever seen. The way he can score the ball in so many different ways, and with him being 7 foot, being able to do that is remarkable. So, big time players have big time moments. We've seen LeBron have big moments in the finals, and right now we're witnessing KD was able to will his team to victory with Steph and Clay now having the greatest games. He was able to put the team on his back and lead them to victory.
What is the biggest challenge coming into Game 4?
Challenge, we just got to leave it all out there. At the end of the day, there's no guarantees. We know the situation, it's either win or go home. So we got to leave it all out there and represent and do it for our fans.
What can you take from you guys coming back from 3-1 a couple of years ago that can help you in this situation you feel like?
I mean, it's only 4 guys that have been in that situation. So obviously, we just take it one game at a time, and that's how you got to view it. One game at a time, leave it all out there, and live with the results. So if we can do that and put ourselves in position like we did yesterday and pull out a W and keep this series going longer, that's what we can ask for. That's all we can ask for.
Tristan, you're one of the guys who's been through all 4 of these series against the Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a piece you ever find yourself thinking, man, I'm done with these guys, I'm tired of these guys?
I think we're both tired of each other, seeing each other, but at the end of the day, it's great for TV. It's great for ratings. Gives y'all more to talk about. And, it's fun. Being the last 2 teams on the mountaintop every year for the last 4 years, it says a lot about both franchises, how they've built the teams, and it says a lot about the players. For our team, they've always counted us out this year, but it shows you that, we got players that people might, maybe not in the basketball world, but, to you guys undervalue. But if, the same team with 4 players are able to get to the finals, 4 years straight, it shows you that these guys are actually better than some of those other players you guys gas up in the other rounds.
Tristan, this is a total what-if question, but Kevin mentioned last night he's thought about what it could be like if Kyrie was still on the team. But have you ever thought about what this rivalry would be like if there weren't injuries throughout the 4 years and Durant didn't come? Have you ever thought it would?
The only thing I think about is if Kyrie didn't get hurt in the first year. But at the end of the day, the first year we gave ourselves a chance to win. I know Bron had the jumper to win, the Shump missed the putback. So we had our opportunities even when we had no Kyrie. The year after we win, come back for 3-1. Last year, they're a very good team. They're a very good team. We're adding Kevin Durant. And, this year it's definitely tough, with the new roster. But you got to keep pushing. No one's coming in tomorrow. You can't sign a guy in a 10-day and help bring you to victory. So you got to take what you got right now and fight through it. Yep.
Just look at what you guys did last year in Game 4 and really came out gangbusters. An incredible amount of points in that first quarter. Do you plan on doing that again?
I think we did that in Game 3. We did that last night. We came out very aggressive. We just wasn't able to put it together in the fourth quarter. But tomorrow we got to have the same intensity from the jump. That's the only way we're going to put ourselves in a position to win the game. Come out and hit first mentality, and I think that's what we owe it to ourselves. Everything we've been through, we got to come out ready to go.
Is it the small picture you have to look at instead of the daunting task of winning 4 straight?
Yeah, and I think it's one game at a time. That's how you got to view it. You can't say we got to win 4 in a row. You just got to win one game at a time. That's the most important thing.